afternoon, I'm Zach, the Ragin Cajun Smith, and we're here today to make a chicken and andouille jambalaya, a brilliant recipe by Chef Paul Prudhomme. Paul Prudhomme is 73 years old right now. He was the youngest of 13 children, and he's famous for popularizing Cajun cuisine. This recipe is from his first cookbook, Chef Paul Prudhomme's Louisiana Kitchen. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our seasonings together. We have some cayenne here, 6.25 milliliters cayenne. Put that in our bowl. Then we take our 6.25 milliliters of white pepper, as we got right here. Put that in our bowl. We take our 7.5 milliliters of salt. Add that into our seasoning bowl. Our thyme leaves, 5 milliliters of that. And then we have 2 bay leaves that we're going to add to our seasoning mix. We're going to take a spoon, stir that together, make a nicely colored seasoning mix. After I put my seasoning mix together and stir it up, I like to add some freshly ground black pepper. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's go start to cook. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 30 milliliters of butter in a pan, and we're going to turn that to about high heat. So after our butter is done melting, we're going to add approximately 500 milliliters of andouille sausage to our pan. And we are going to cook that until it is brown. That will be about 3 minutes. So after our andouille sausage has started to brown, we're going to add about 500 milliliters of boneless chicken breast to our pan. And we're going to cook that about 3 to 5 minutes or until that's brown. So our chicken has finished browning, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add half cup or 118 milliliters each of green peppers, onions, and celery to our mixture. So here's the green peppers. We have our onions. And finally we have our celery that we're going to add to our pan. What we're also going to do is we're going to add about 30 milliliters of garlic to our mixture. And finally we're going to add our delicious seasoning mix to the pan. And we're going to stir that all together. We're going to stir that all together and until the vegetables start to get tender. It's been about 5 minutes and our vegetables are cooked down and they're nice and tender. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take some tomato sauce and a spoon and we're going to pour that into our mixture. We're going to let that cook for a few seconds until we add the rest of the vegetables. It smells really good right now. Garlic, onions, peppers, pepper, cayenne. That'll do it for you. Okay, so tomato sauce is cooked there for a few seconds. Now we're going to add the rest of our vegetables. We've got some more celery, we got some onions, and we have some bell peppers. Again, all of those are about 118 milliliters each. We're going to let that cook down for a couple minutes. In addition to those vegetables that we just added at the end, we're also going to add about 236 milliliters of nice tomatoes to that. So our vegetables have cooked down. Our chicken and sausage are tender. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to take this off the heat. We're going to put this in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stir in 591 milliliters of chicken stock. Add that to our pan. And we are also going to add 354 milliliters of converted rice. And we're going to stir that together. Make sure it's all spread around. Now what we're going to do is we are going to place our pot into the oven. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take off our rubber handle off the pot, and we're going to transfer this to our oven that is heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius. So come over here, pick up our pot gently, make sure the oven's all the way down, and put that in the oven. And we're going to let that cook for about an hour, and then we're going to let that cook for an hour and see how it tastes. I'm the Ragin Cajun, and our jambalaya is cooking in the oven right now. But first, let me give you a quick kitchen safety tip. Have you ever burned yourself? Because I know I have. But if you have burned yourself and it's bad, you gotta go to the doctor. But if it's a small burn and you just touch the hot pan and your finger's hurting, I've got a quick solution for you. You have to sour cream. Sour cream is a good solution, but if you mix that with aloe vera gel and you mix them together and layer that on your burn and rub that around, keep it cool, the pain will go away instantly. It's been about an hour and I think our jambalaya is done cooking. We're going to take it out of the oven with our oven mitts. And we're going to the important thing is take the bay leaves out of our mixture because you do not want to eat those. So I'm just going to throw these in the trash here. Let's serve it up with a nice serving spoon. That looks delicious. Got yourself a nice serving jambalaya. That is delicious. As Paul Prudhomme says, good cooking, good eating, good loving.